Have you ever driven away from your home and wondered, did I close my garage door? Well, I've done that, and it's taken me 5, maybe 10 minutes to go back and make sure that I had really closed the door. More times than not, I did. Well, recently, my radio receiver relay for my garage door opener failed, and it was time to get a new opener. So I went and looked, and I'm going to speak in ballpark figures, about $200 to replace it, or about $110 more to get one with Wi-Fi control with a camera. I got the Chamberlain. Have you ever heard the expression, really nice cars have really nice garages? Well, when I first bought this home, I was not impressed with the quality of the garage. The workbench was in terrible shape. There was no epoxy on the floor. It was just not to my standards. So I've gone about improving it. One of the things that I did was I replaced the hot water and the water filtration system. I did a video on that, and I'll put a link to it. I saved a lot of money. Some of the things that I found out may really amaze you. Okay, let's get back to why I purchased the Chamberlain. I have some neighbors that I really like. If they would need to get into my garage to borrow a tool or anything like that, all I have to do is have them text me, open up the garage door, they can get what they want, and I can close the garage door. It's yet another feature that I really was worth the extra $100 to me. The installation, it was really not that difficult. Being on COVID-19 vacation, my neighbor and I decided to go to Lowe's, pick it up. An hour and a half after we got back, we were working on it. It was really rather easy to do. We needed a ladder, some wrenches, and a screwdriver. That was pretty much it. One of the reasons that I bought a Chamberlain was the system that I was replacing was a Chamberlain, and I was hoping that I would really only have to replace the motor portion. Well, I got lucky. All of the screws and bolts all lined up with the exception of one, because this one has a 2-light system instead of a 1-light system, and the lights are on the side. It took a minor shaving of a little piece of metal on the bracket, and I was up and running. Most guys, when they're redoing their garage, they're looking at quality, fit, and finish. One of the things that I noticed was the new light sensors, they're the safety sensors, go down at the bottom of your door. They are now integrated with the wire that runs all the way to the controller. In the old days, they used to have little wire clips. You bang one of them, off it would come. Next thing you know, your garage door wouldn't go up and down. That's been improved. Along with the 2-light system, I really like that I have more light when I first walk into the garage without turning on the garage lights. Quality, fit, and finish, I give this thing very high marks. They have only improved it, and I'm really very happy with that. If I was grading the ease of installation of the hardware portion, I would probably say on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the easiest, this was an 8, maybe an 8.5. The instructions were well written. It's easily done with just standard tools if you have 2 people. The problem that I ran into, and I'm going to call it the big but, is the installation of the app on your phone. Downloading it from the App Store is really not that bad, but trying to pair your Wi-Fi camera and your garage door opener to the app is problematic. There is a set of instructions where you go through several steps, and then you expect for it to register. It doesn't. There's a code that comes up that says you can't go past this step. I spent about an hour and a half thinking I did something wrong. Finally, I got on the phone. I called the 800 number. Very nice woman on the other end. She had me up and running in about 7 minutes. My advice to you is quickly look and familiarize yourself with the system, maybe 10 minutes to make sure you understand the correlation between the Wi-Fi system and the app, and then get on the phone. Don't wait. One of the other things that I found was the camera actually drops down out of the unit. You pull it down. It can be literally turned on an axis so that you could watch different doors in the garage, or even put it towards, say, the entry door into the house. Now, It will not turn from the app. There is no motor to turn. Some people I had heard thought that the camera was supposed to move. A servo to do that would cost more than the entire garage door opener. People need to be realistic. You can only point it one direction, it will not move. But the mobility to move the camera is really very good. Real estate brokers don't agree on much, but one of the things that they do agree on is a home in really good condition will sell more quickly. And two of the most popular rooms in the house are the garage and the kitchen. For that reason, I've always taken very good care of those areas of my home, kept them up to date and very clean. If you have any questions about real estate or even something about the Chamberlain, please put it in the comments below. We're coming out of this COVID-19 thing one way or another. The protests are still going on. We're going to be in for a ride on real estate values. I can just feel it. But if you have any questions, please reach out to me. I'll do anything I can for you. I wish you all the best. Thank you.